Put an HSN card in the search or call that 800 number, 1-800-695-1418. You know, we have a lot of great items here at HSN. This is one of these items that I didn't even know it existed till I presented it here at HSN. It's called the Ultimate Backup. This one is a 500 gigabyte SSD backup solution, and it comes with a case. So you have your choice of 3 colors, the black, the purple, and the blue. It is 46% off. Also free shipping and handling. If purchased separately, it would be $294.98. What does this do? It works for Apple and Android, Chromebooks, whatever. It takes your photos, videos, documents, music, and it stores it. Real simple. Let's bring out our special guest, Stephanie McKee. Stephanie, thank you so much. This is one of these great items. You know, a lot of people pay a monthly fee to store things up in the cloud, wherever that is. But one thing I know is that the cloud can be hacked.
It
right?
is accessible. Yeah, accessible. Who has access to all of my files and photos?
Anyone who can figure out a password or is good at that stuff. This is a physical thing that you can hold in your hand, and like in Florida, we were talking about emergency preparedness with EcoFlow. If there's a flood or some sort of disaster, you can put it in your hand and run out the door and have all your memories.
Yes, make this part of your natural disaster emergency preparedness kit. We all need a plan. We all know that we need to back up everything on all of our computers and our phones. We're running out of space. We're taking more photos and videos than ever. We know we need to back it up, but we don't really know how. This is your solution. This is genius. It's the easiest backup solution I have ever seen. Ultimate Backup is part of a company that's been at HSN since 2009. We have helped tens of thousands of people back up all of their most precious memories, all of their important files, tax documents, real estate paperwork, medical records, identification paperwork. Keep it all in one safe place. So how does this work? Well, it has one cord. This is what you get. It's actually all in one. When you get it home, you have everything you need to get started. This case is kind of like extra protection and safety there. The cord is USBC. You just plug it in, and this is really clever. USB or USB-C. So when you get this home, there's no buttons, there's no Wi-Fi. You don't have to power it on. If we look at my laptop here up front, all you do is plug it in. This is so cool. When you plug it in and you open it up, I have the screen pulled up here, the Ultimate Backup screen. There is one button, Start Backup, and it is looking at my computer and it's doing the work for me. It's a personal assistant. You don't have to drag and drop. You don't have to wonder, did I get all of my files? You can choose, yes, go ahead and get the photos, the videos, the contacts, the music. You can choose all that, but it keeps it organized. This is huge because, Helen, I have tried backing up old phones. You know, I've run into tons of issues. I've used these old flash drives, which are teeny tiny. I've used these old CDs to try and back everything up. The old solutions are just impossible. I mean, the last cell phone I have, it's not this one because my last cell phone is in pieces. It fell out of my pocket. I was crossing the street. It fell out and got run over by a car. All of those photos, if they weren't backed up, yes, I would be without all of those precious memories.
Your phone fell out of your pocket, it was run over by a car.
My pocket was too small.
Okay. I don't know why that's a horrible story. I'm laughing at it because it sounds like the kind of thing would happen to me.
The reason I tell that story is because accidents happen. Everyday accidents. The toddler tipping the glass of juice on the laptop and your hard drive is fried and you can't get back all of those precious memories on your laptop.
Right, but let's talk about saving money. When you go to the cell phone store and you're gonna buy a new cell phone, one of the things they ask you is, well, how much storage do you want? Well, if you've got the Ultimate Backup, there you're gonna save money right there. Right there, you could say, I'll have the lowest storage because you know that as you take pictures, you're just gonna back it up with the Ultimate Backup and then you can delete them and then you have more room again. So think about that with your laptop too. That's where the money gets really expensive, is when you're buying extra storage. Also, think about the cloud, monthly fees. You're paying fee after fee after fee, and then they say, oh, you've used up all your storage, do you want more storage? Here's the thing, this is 500 500 gigabytes. That is a lot of storage. And let me just talk about the value for a second, because if purchased separately, it's really extraordinary what you're getting, because the ultimate backup 500 gigs is $269.99, and it does not come with a case. We're including the case, which is another 25 bucks. It is $294.98 that you're getting for $79.99. The shipping and handling is even free. I will tell you that this is the best deal we have done on the ultimate backup, and we've even sold this at holidays, Stephanie, Black Friday. This has been, I think we've had this on air maybe for a couple of years. It's a relatively new product, but a few years. But this is, I don't know why, like in the 1:17 a.m. in a random June, you know, that all of a sudden we have the greatest price ever. And 500 gigabytes, you know, they come in different sizes. This is a huge size.
So let me give you some context for 500 gigabyte. That's half a terabyte. It is 160,000 photos. On my phone, I have 20,000 photos, which is so many photos. And when I look on my screen, because I'm gonna show you not just computer, but phone too. This works across all devices. Apple, Android, the whole family can back everything up. No matter what device they have, they can back it up on this. But when I think about everything on my phone, I can't imagine that this would have enough space. It's got like 10% of the space used up when I transfer everything from my phone. And how do you transfer it? You plug it in, you download the forever free Ultimate Backup app, and boop, plug it in. It is so easy. And just like I showed you on my computer, this has one button to press and you resume the backup, and it's searching all the files. You are not manually dragging and dropping. This doesn't move duplicates. My biggest problem when I tried to back up all of my devices is, did I already drag that over, and is it all organized? This is gonna keep you so organized. It's so fast. It's gonna save you time. And when you are able to start getting rid of those cloud storage service subscriptions, you are saving thousands of dollars over the course of a lifetime. I pay about $12 a month for a few different cloud storage solutions. Now that I have Ultimate Backup, it's like my phone is a new phone, which is crazy because I was just talking to my sister on our family vacation in Rhode Island, and I told her about my 20,000 photo limit because I just got the "your phone storage is full, you're gonna have to start deleting things" message. And I said, how many photos do you have on your phone? She was too embarrassed to tell me. She's picture obsessed. I mean, she said it's way more than 20,000. She needs this because she can have them all safe and secure. I mean, if anything happens to your phone, any small accident, know that you have all of those memories saved on your Ultimate Backup.
Yeah, and let me just show you the interior of the case. Here's your cord. The cord is included. I've presented this. It's never come with a case before, by the way. So there's the cord. Here's the Ultimate Backup, and then a little zip here. So I can say, if you've got like a go bag, here it is. So we've got 3 color choices: black, purple, or blue. The Ultimate Backup is always the same color. It's the color of the case that you're choosing. And $79.99, free shipping and handling. How much are you paying for your cloud storage? This will pay for itself very quickly and then start saving you money forever. There's never any fee for this Ultimate Backup. And the other thing I love about this is it's so easy to use. Apple phones, Apple laptops, you know, MacBook Power, you know, you've got the MacBook Pro, whatever, no problem. PCs, we've got a PC that we're doing solid state. Most of the PCs nowadays are solid state, so they're faster, but they're not huge on storage. Then you can store all the videos and all the pictures and everything here from your laptop. Let's say you have a Chromebook. We recently had a Chromebook Today Special. If you bought that Chromebook Today Special, like maybe you're storing, you're like, oh, I got to store everything. I moved everything from my old computer. Well, you don't need to have those pictures for, you know, and you can have them here, and then you will notice that whatever, you know, computer device or phone, it's going to be faster because it's not working as a storage bank anymore.
That's right. I really want to recommend the Ultimate Backup for anyone who's getting a new computer in general, or switching from PC to Mac or a new phone where you're switching from Android to iPhone, that's a very difficult process, but with Ultimate Backup, it's a breeze. I want to show you a few other special features that we've included in the Ultimate Backup. This is your home page where you just press that one button. It remembers where you left off last time. You can plug this in every week, every month, and always have all of your photos and videos backed up. But it also has a camera feature, so you can film, you can take video or photo and save it directly to Ultimate Backup, or you can use your phone as a scanner and save directly to Ultimate Backup. Why is that great? Because of all the photo editing tools. So you can colorize and retouch. There's a magic eraser. If you have people in your photo that you don't want, you just press that button, and it is a very high quality magic eraser tool.
That would come in handy with me, because I've been married 3 times.
Just erase though.
Just I need to erase some people. Yeah.
And the retouch is also so magical because it colorizes at the same time. This is bringing those old memories to life. This is future presents or gifts for friends and family members. This alone, to me, is worth $80 to be able to bring those old family photos to life. I mean, how cool that that's just one small part of this.
Well, you mentioned if you're getting a new computer, how do you get all your videos from your old computer, your documents from your old computer, your photos from your old computer, your music from your old computer? You move it over, you do it with the Ultimate Backup.
That's right. You just plug it into one, plug it into the other. It is compatible with all devices. It's universal, and it's going to work with multiple devices. So if we show my laptop again, you'll see the organization. This is huge. We love to stay organized. I'll go down here. I have my Galaxy phone, one laptop, a second laptop, an Apple, my iPhone. This is your son's Chromebook, your daughter's smartphone. It is the whole family's devices backed up for safekeeping, and it's part of your emergency preparedness kit. My heart goes out to all the people who have experienced fires and floods, us in Florida, the hurricanes. When something is coming on quickly and you have to make a very quick decision, this is what you grab. You have it in the case already.
I have a desktop.
Yeah,
I can't like carry my desktop.
Yeah.
But you can grab the Ultimate Backup, and it really is, because June is emergency preparedness. You may not think that's an emergency preparedness, but maybe you've got all your taxes saved as on a file in your desktop. Okay, you've got to like evacuate it for something. You want all those files with you. That's the kind of thing that would be honestly a pretty big pain in the butt to try to get all that back.
It's always been very difficult for me to organize all of my files and make sure that I have them physically in my hand on something like this. With Ultimate Backup, it's never been easier. It does the guesswork for you. It automatically transfers what you want it to transfer in the exact format. So the folders are neat and tidy. It keeps every device separate, so you can use this for the whole family. Very lightweight at only 9 ounces. Another reason why it's an important part of the Go kit, because it takes up no space. I also want to mention the solid state drive, because the old technology that did this was heavy and loud and hot. It had moving parts. This is so lightweight because it's a solid state drive with no moving parts. It's not going to heat up. So really smart thing to have a plan right now. If you imagine that you drop your phone. If you had an accident and water spilt on your computer, which happened to me less than a year ago, do you know where all of those important files would be? Do you know where all of those family memories, the videos, the photos, do you know how you would access them? And if they're all on the cloud, maybe you want to stop paying for the cloud. Maybe you're like me and you're trying to tighten the budget and take away those reoccurring monthly expenses. When you have the Ultimate Backup, you can clear out all that space and your devices are like new.
Yeah, this is always a really popular product. I'm just astonished about the deal that we have today. I mean, the retail price of this, including the case, is $294. And what we're doing today at $79.99, and we've also got free shipping and handling. This is the best deal we've ever done with the Ultimate Backup. You're getting the case, so here it is. I took the Ultimate Backup and I popped it in the case. That's included. You can see it's got kind of this pillowy cushioning to protect it, when you're on the go. And here's your cord that you're going to use to be able to connect it, and connect it with your cell phone and your computer or whatever it is. And then you have a zipper here, and I will say, It's a hard case, so it's actually gonna protect it. This is the blue. We also have black. Let me show you the black. And then the purple has been the most popular, but purple, let me just mention, it's also the most limited. So the purple is a purple backup, the blue is a blue backup, and then the black is a silver, where it says the ultimate backup. Just kind of to show you what your choices are. Before we end the presentation, can we do the if purchase separately again? Because I want everybody at home to see this amazing deal. Because the ultimate backup 500 gigabyte storage is $269.99. That's the retail price. So it also, by the way, it's a backup solution with antivirus included, so you're not even paying extra for that. The ultimate backup case, it has a custom case. It's only $24.99, but we usually don't include the case. We usually say if we have it, it's extra if you want to buy it. $294.98. We're doing today is 46% off. $79.99, your FlexPay's $26.66. It is not on sale by a little bit. It's a huge, huge savings. So it's not 10% off or 20% off or 30% off or even 40% off. It is 46% off, and I know it's a steal of a deal.
I would pay any amount of money to get back old photos and videos that I have on old devices that I can't access anymore. This has antivirus. If you have that old computer in your closet that got a virus, you can plug this in and move files over and it won't bring the virus over. So really smart solution for saving everything.
Thank you, Stephanie,
Thank you,
for
Heather.
setting your alarm and coming here in the middle of the night to talk about this.
Absolutely, I love being here.
Great, love it. All right, so 900-731 is the item number, and in order to pick it up. Now we've got another product. Am I just gonna walk over there? Oh, we're taking a little break.